Yeah, we do. We've done a lot of work pre-season on that, and then obviously last couple of weeks of the season, the start of the season, on defending and being hard to beat. And I think a big key to that is that we're a threat going forward. So we push people back, and then if we can be hard to beat behind that, then I think we've got a recipe for something that could be successful going forward in the season.
How satisfying is to you and to your team to have 3 home wins to start the season versus more losses that you had last year?
Yeah, I think that's if you could have written the script prior to the start of the season, you probably wouldn't have written it much different than how it's panned out. Yeah, fantastic. 9 points on the board already, 3 wins, 2 clean sheets, which for me is crucial. And yeah, it's just been a completely. We can't even talk about last year anymore. It's gone. We can't even compare ourselves anymore. We're just a completely different side, both internally, what we think of ourselves, and the players that we've brought in to sort of push on and achieve the goals that we want to achieve.
What kind of confidence does this winning streak to start the season at home help you when you do it?
Yeah, I think it's worked out well. If you lose the first 3, then maybe not. But yeah, I think getting 3 home wins has been great. We've now got a tough schedule for the next couple of weeks. 3 road games before we come back to Memorial, and tough teams. And I think it'll be interesting to see how we do on the road. And do we need to play differently out there than play here? But yeah, I mean, we've got a good solid base to start with, and that was exactly what we wanted.
Do you think it'll tell you more about the character of your team?
Yeah, I just said it to the girls now. I think, people will see Memorial as, somewhere that's hard to come to. But we need to be a team that no matter where we're at, what ground we're playing on, that we're a team that's hard to beat. And we know that we've got an attacking threat, and, we're moving on to grass for the next 2 games. So we need to adapt to that pretty quickly.
You mentioned leaving last year behind. Are you satisfied that there's no lingering mentality in your club, any trepidation based on last year?
No, I don't think there is. We used to compare ourselves, pre-season and things that we needed to be better at, and we just can't now. I think it's gone. Whenever we need to try and create better character, if we do, which we haven't yet, that'll probably be something that we pull on. I think this team has huge potential. I don't think we've even reached it yet. There's a lot of things that we want to be better at, and I thought Houston did well today. I think they're a good side. I think they'll be difficult to beat throughout the season, but yeah, we've just got that little bit of class going forward where teams can shut us down and stop us, but we've always got a threat. So.
You mentioned things you want to improve on. What comes to mind when you say that?
I just think we need to tidy up a little bit, and I think we need to, it sounds harsh really, but we need to be more ruthless for me. We have so much possession at times, but we sometimes in and around the box aren't ruthless enough, and it'll come. It's about us playing together and the girls getting to know each other and how each other move and run, and I think once we get that, we will be even more ruthless than what we've already been.
There were probably 4 or 5 times just in the first half we were just one touch away from
Yeah.
wide. Do you take care of that on the practice field, or is that just time in games that has to come?
I think both. I think, you set your standard in your training, and then games, it'll be. We said at half time we were like an inch away of the ball was a bit too quick or a bit too slow or a bit too narrow, and we said that, and you're right. I think games will help with that, but you have to set your standard on the training field every day, day in, day out, because that will transfer to the field in the end.
Kim struggled to find space on Wednesday. How was she able to get up a little bit today and make plays for herself and also run?
Well, they pressed higher. They're probably the team that's put us under the most pressure at the back. And I think you saw that, we didn't play out as much as what we normally do. But then the counter of that is Kim will find space. And when you give Kim little space, there's not many better than her, I don't think, my personal opinion, in the game to punish you. And she had a lot of chances that she played other people in, and shots on goal or crosses or whatever. But yeah, I think the second goal showed her class probably more than anything.
Kim already has more goals this season than she did for Arsenal in the last season.
Yeah.
So what are you doing differently?
I play her in the 10. They didn't play her in the 10 last year. I truly believe she's one of the best number 10s that has played the game or is playing the game at the moment. And I think there's more to come from her. I think she shows when she gets it what her technical ability is like. But when she played for me at Arsenal, she was top goal scorer in the league, I think near enough every season, pretty much. And that's because of the way we play. She gets herself in positions to score, which is great.
Her, Jess, and Keelan just dominate the midfield.
Mhm.
They've been able to gel so quickly together.
Well, Jess and Keelan created a good relationship last year, and Kim's an intelligent player, so Kim could probably play with anybody. And the way that she moves and the way that she defends helps them two out. And yeah, you know, we think we said last year we had a really strong midfield, and adding Kim to that, I think's only made it better.
You mentioned
You mentioned that Kim was at 40-50% on the afternoon.
Yeah.
How would you rate her today?
I think she was up there. You know, she played well today. I think she is finally finding her feet. The difference between this league and playing in England is it's a lot quicker, and it's constantly quick for 90 minutes. So that will be difficult for her. It's been difficult for her just to get used to that, you know. But you saw that she's a very fit and athletic kid who can last in any league, in any game for 90 minutes. So, yeah, I thought her quality shone through, and I think she was probably 80% maybe today, something like that.
Kim's offensive numbers are going to stand out, but defensively, the way you're setting up,
Mhm.
she seems really crucial to win those balls as they're coming back in wide.
Yep.
As you force play one side or the other.
Mhm.
Is that how you envision that role, and how do you think that she is adapted to that role?
Yeah, she's done really well, and I think Naho, and whether it be Bev or Sid or Danny, they've been crucial too, because when any team at the back gets the ball, we put them under so much pressure that they end up giving it away, and it's not through the want of trying. I thought Houston really tried to play today, but our pressing from the front with those four, whoever it may be, it has been excellent in every game so far.
I think a devil's advocate would look at last year's standard and say, you haven't played one of the top three teams.
Mhm.
In fact, you're playing the first playoff opponent from last year this coming week.
Mhm.
So do you feel your team has been sufficiently tested yet?
I think so. I think Houston tested us today. I think Washington asked us different questions. But I honestly believe that it's about us. And, you know, if you get too concerned about everybody else, then you lose track of who you are. And we just have to remain true to who we are. And so far, being what we want to be or getting there gradually has proven to be successful. So we'll prepare for Sky Blue like we've prepared for every other game. But for me, with the talent that we've got in this group, it's more about what we do or don't do than what the opposition does.
Is Megan going to be available for a
I don't think so. I don't know, but I don't think so.
What about Amanda and Carm? What are their status?
Who, sorry?
Amanda and Carm, how far along are they?
Calm is probably 2 weeks away, and Amanda's maybe 3. So nothing that's majorly long term, but we've just got to be careful with them. So we're just deciding whether we bring them on the road or not, and whether they stay here and rehab. So we just want to do what's right for them and what's best for their getting them back on the field, which is most important.
Nice to have some depth this year.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I like it. It's good.